Hello, how are you? Welcome. And before I start, I probably will put my timer on so I will know where I am in 20 minutes. Do I have to speed up or I have time? Today's subject, human trafficking, is not really something that I have been looking forward to, even making this video. I've been thinking about this subject for years now. And recently I was kind of urged to do some research, to update myself on this issue. And I felt very strongly that it's time to say something. You know, I'm very positive and optimistic. But the reality today is that in any moment of time, and the person may be missing. So today in the morning, my angel, my higher self, with a very kind, loving, but direct voice, called me to get up in my dream. I was told grace, and I knew I have to finish this video and show it to everybody. If I can help only one person in any way, shape or form, the research was worth it. And that's exactly why I'm doing this. Human trafficking. Every 30 seconds, if you can believe it, every 30 seconds, someone becomes a victim of human trafficking. In year 2007, this business reached $32 billion. That supposedly is more than Facebook and Nike and Google or some other business, or was third business, that even if they combine, still this today, this was in 2007, right now we have 2018, so this was 11 years ago. Again 11, the universal year number 11. So what is human trafficking? Basically we are talking about a global sensation when people are being stolen, kidnapped, used, abused, and when they have to work in really bad circumstances, kept locked up, being slaves against their wishes. Supposedly it takes only 24 hours to traffic the child, either on social media or on the street. From the moment that they get engaged, these traffickers, with that person, to the moment of disappearance. So quick, 24 hours. Interesting. In fact, it's such a good business, human trafficking, that some drug traffickers getting out of drug trafficking, going into the human trafficking. So the main motive, of course, is money. I always say, follow the money. Okay? So we have all kinds of slavery and lack of freedom, abuse. 1, child trafficking. 2, organ trafficking. 3, smuggling. 4, prostitution, also molestation, pedophilia, slavery. 5, underage marriages. We still have that. In some countries, underage marriage and or rape still legal. It's no problem. In 2018, in 21st century, yeah, was 8-year-old girl, I believe was in Yemen, that she got to marry 3 times older gentlemen. And the story is actually too much to tell. I'm still trying to be nice, loving, and diplomatic because many young people may listen to this video. So you may just see the wedding night in your imagination. Oh, she asked for divorce. And she got divorce. And the law is now a little different. Yes, they can be married young, but the groom needs to wait until she is of age with anything else. Incest, that still is going on. Nobody's talking about because it's kind of shameful thing, but it is going on. I read about a woman who had 13 children with her own father and brother. A woman who has many husbands, but they all brothers. So the brothers have only one wife. It's just, it's unbelievable. Women caged until broken, and this caging is okay. You need to do what we want you to do, because if not, we're not gonna feed you, we're not gonna let you get out of the cage. We may drug you until you become codependent, and then when we pull these drugs out, oh, you're gonna do what we want you to do. Then we have maternal abuse and deprivation. Mom poisoning her own child at the hospital. Don't want to go there. Sex trafficking. So children kidnapped or sold, lured into porn pigs, videos, prostitution, molestation, pedophilia, just name it. Children being adopted and then some of them abused. Stories and stories. So my head was growing, of course. And no, we're not thinking about this every day. But since something happens every 30 seconds, you don't even know when the tragedy may strike. So it's good to know. Knowledge is power. What was very interesting to me, that human trafficking is very often connected to the poverty. So was, for example, one man in India who was a father who was saying that, hey, I got to sell my small daughter, she was maybe like 10 years old, because I gotta feed all these other children. That was many. And I connected kind of, isn't that sad? That where is a very, very poor family, poor people, poor neighborhood, there is more children. And then one to be sold or marrying underage so the other can eat. 21st century, okay. The countries that I was going again and again back with this whole nightmare trafficking and human trafficking was countries like Kenya, Philippines, Cambodia, Haiti, India, Ethiopia, Brazil, and many, many others. Wherever is, again, poverty. The girls are becoming prostitutes because they need to make money just to feed themselves. So, human traffickers are looking very often, in fact most often, on social media as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Kick, Bada Bing, Meet Me, and Yahoo groups. And you know, we don't let people who we don't know, the strangers, to our home and say, hey, make yourself comfortable, I'm gonna go get you something to eat. We don't do that, right? Or we invite many times people on social media who we don't know. And even more strange is, okay, we don't know, says something that we don't like, or we hear something, let's block them. That's what I do. Facebook Messenger, if I don't know somebody and somebody, hey beautiful, hey this, I don't respond. Or I respond in a way they never write me back. That's why we need to love ourselves. Because when we love ourselves, first and foremost, we are assertive. We don't trust just anybody. We're not lured to the Prince Charming, gigolo, who writes the right words, who says on a chat, never showing really his real face. They always have a good excuse. No, it's too far. No, something happened, I couldn't get where you are. No, I don't have a Skype. Blah, blah, and blah. Excuses, excuses. It's nonsense. So when we are assertive, we don't let people to use us and abuse us. Okay? And they know that. They absolutely know that. So traffickers are targeting first and foremost naive people, weak, with victim mentality, sad, depressed, because they know that's the kind of people are simply the easiest prey. Okay, and they will go after the nonsense. Of course, traffickers know how to sympathize with the victim, tell them what they like to hear, promise things. They know how to get their attention and the trust. Keep going. Yeah. And if you think that the only target are children, you are fooling yourself. How many grown women will actually fall for it? Many times I will advise women, you don't know him. Why are you even talking to him? Did you meet him? Oh no, he couldn't meet me. Did you see his face on Skype? No, I didn't. He just sends me pictures. Or he wants me to send sexy, revealing pictures. Why would you? Why would you do it? So they chat, but they don't know who they are chatting with. And too many times, they being fooled, and they send money. Yeah, they send pictures just to be setting themselves up for extortion, cyber blocking, and all that other horror. So if you want to send provocative pictures and you know the person is your lover and you trust him or her, that's kinky? Okay. But stupid. No. No. Let's keep smart, okay? Let's be smart. Awareness is the key. So I have some questions to you. How is your life? How are you doing? Are you happy? Do you love yourself enough? Are you assertive? Do you know who you are talking to? And actually telling maybe your secrets to, okay? Can you trust that person? Why? Do you really have the right reasons? Are you needed, depressed, weak, sad? First work on yourself and go from there, okay? Once you became strong, then you can engage with people in a healthy way. Otherwise, you are absolutely too easy prey for the human traffickers, con artists, liars and cheaters. How is your relationship with your children? How is your home? Happy, open for any discussion, or is chaos? Do you have time for your kids? Are you talking to them? Do you know what they're doing? Who they talking to? Good communication, loving, open atmosphere, understanding is absolute key here. Don't get to any car with anybody who you don't know. And I have to say really quickly my own story. It happened in Atlantic City, and it's not like I was with the perfect strangers, because I met them at the blackjack table, and the two of them were sitting right across from me with the same exactly name tags from the event that we went together. It was like 100 people. And then we had a little supper together in a casino. And then they said, listen, why don't we take you to your car? We park right here. So, not thinking even twice, while I was getting into the car and closing door, shutting door, one of them said to the other, and look how easy it would be to kidnap her. At that moment, for the first time, my heart stopped. And it's not like I was afraid they're gonna kidnap me, and they didn't. They were perfect gentlemen, took me to my car, and the story ended there. But was engraved in my memory forever. Go with your heart, but take the brain with you. I still didn't know them. I had no idea who they truly were. They could have those tags, name tags, from anywhere. And what if they were human traffickers, kidnappers, rapists? Who knows who? So I would never do it again. And that was the angels telling me, Grace, be smart. Don't ever do it again, and tell everybody else not to. Okay? When you are posting anything on social media, be mindful of who and what you are attracting. So it's a different story when you're looking at me, and red is for a red flag, pay attention. When I have my zipper up, and it would be different if I had that zipper down, showing the cleavage, okay? Who you and what you're attracting. Think about that. Interesting facts. The victims of human trafficking usually are taken to faraway places. So let's say a young, beautiful woman, she's only 15, is dreaming about becoming a model or an actress. But she has no money on her own. And now she is talking to someone on social media, and he says, hey, listen, I have a business, or my closest friend has a modeling business. Would you be interested? Okay, we're gonna send you a ticket. We're gonna pick you up from the airport. Usually it's far away, so you cannot go back. And then they do it. They pick her up, and they will take her to the place, but they lock the door behind her. And she is a victim of human trafficking. They will make her work 24/7, 7 days a week, 7 days a week, somehow 14 hours a day, sometimes longer than that, depends what she's doing. If she doesn't want to do it, they will make her do it. She has absolutely no money to return anywhere, to go anywhere. She is in a strange place, you know, strange that she doesn't know anybody, so she cannot run for help. But even this, you see, I was watching a video that they were actually, these young girls were walking to the job, and they work in a hair salon, and they were thinking about escaping, but right away the fear blocked them from doing it. What if they catch me? They're gonna beat me up, they're gonna kill me, and who am I gonna go, where I'm gonna go? I have no money, I have no documents, for example. It's the fear. But if you are in this situation, or you ever will be, God forbid, run and scream for help. Okay? If in a public area, scream for help, say, I've been kidnapped, I need help, police, whatever. If it's a situation that you can pretend you're getting a heart attack, you need an emergency, whatever it is, do it. Don't be a sitting duck, because this human traffickers, counting on, they will make you so fearful that you will be forgetting your name. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Now, it's a National Human Trafficking Resource Center that I have a number for, 1-888-373-7888, or text HELP to 233-3733. It's going to be under this video. Or simply call 911. 911, it's an emergency, right? My question to the government, actually, that I have, is what are we doing to prevent from being kidnapped, being entrapped? What we're doing against human traffickers and human trafficking. And of course, we also need to act as a group. So this is not just an individual mission to watch. Let's don't become paranoid. But let's know what we're doing. Let's don't be naive. Let's talk about this. Let's talk to our children, knowing what they're doing, because we may become so busy with our daily chores, business, work, everyday life, that we are losing it on what's going on. And before we know, it's a tragedy. Every 30 seconds, remember, somebody was either stolen, kidnapped, or violated in some way, shape, or form. So we need to, as a collective, be open to what's going on, helping each other. But also, if you're not kidnapped, but you see someone who acts weird, don't close your eyes or simply walk away. Pay attention. God forbid, this could be your own child, or even you. Wish you the best, many kisses, hugs, and until we meet.